Hi there and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Kinsey, and in today's episode we are going to be turning this very basic Halloween decoration skull into something a little bit more fun. This is also going to be a birthday present for my partner, and I'm super excited to get this made. The skull has already been cracked for a little bit, but we're going to go ahead and take this chisel and try to break it further. That way the skull is completely open. This is also the worst way to use one of these tools, so please don't do this. You can definitely hurt yourself. Taking it to 16 times the speed and the blunt end of my chisel to finish knocking off the rest of the skull. I am flying through this foam clay faster than I can even tell. So let's finish up this box and go to the store to pick up another thing of foam clay. I will be able to seal up the holes on the bottom of the skull that have already broken, as well as just create a smooth foundation for what I want to transform the skull into. The side edges with the broken plastic are quite sharp, so putting on a nice thick layer of the foam clay is really just going to help protect your hands. Here you can see the patchwork, and we are letting this dry. I like to give the clay about 12 hours before I paint or add anything to it. Now that some time has passed, I can go ahead and start adding things. The first thing I want to add are a few of these crystal quartz. I'm just going to use basic super glue on it because I'm going to end up sealing this in UV resin anyways. So let's get to it. This looks like the perfect fit, so we'll go ahead and adhere it here. I don't think I'll ever be able to use super glue without getting it all over my hands and other parts of my body. I guess it just kind of comes with the territory. I did find these already dried mushrooms that I had worked on from another project and have glued these on as well. I managed to find time to get to Hobby Lobby and picked up 2 of these quarts of gray foam clay. They are the only 2 left, but the gray one is about $2 cheaper than the white ones. It also feels a little bit softer and smoother and seems to blend in a lot better than the white does. All of the clay is in place and has had time to dry, so we're going to go ahead and start with the painting process. When it comes to foam clay, I really like using acrylic paint. It seems to work the best. I added some cute little fangs to the skull to give it more personality. And I'm going to be covering the entire skull in this white paint because I don't like the original color of it. Fast forward about an hour and we are done with the painting process. Now we just have to let it sit and dry. Acrylic paint really takes about 30 minutes or less to dry, especially being out here in New Mexico with our desert landscape. Things do tend to dry a little bit faster. So we're going to go ahead and paint all of the mushroom caps as Sanbenitas. And I'm trying to be careful to not smear it all over the white, although that is bound to happen. I'm a very messy person. If you've seen my hands, then you know that is true. We also have another species of mushroom on here that I don't really know what it's called. I've just seen it around a lot and I'm fascinated by them. I'm going to take the green paint and lay down everywhere where I'm going to be placing moss. I like to paint the area green first, just so that the green is nice and saturated underneath the moss and it doesn't look like there are any bald spots. All of the paint is officially dry and cured. I'm going to take this UV resin and add it bit by bit, doing a small portion, curing, small portion, curing, and continue these until the entire skull is completely saturated. And then for an extra step, I also like to leave these items out in the sun even though they've cured, just to really cement them in. When adding the moss, you really need to be careful, especially if you're using this brand. Every time I touch it and use glue to it, my hands get stained like a highlighter neon green color, and it's very obnoxious because that color also rubs off onto the white parts of the skull, onto the faceplate of my phone, yada yada. You should probably wear gloves, but I'm very hard-headed. Anyways, I didn't wear gloves. I got parts of the white skull stained, had to repaint them, reseal them, and then we have the finished product. Speaking of which, here's the reveal. If you've made it this far into the video, thank you so very much. You have no idea how much it means to us. And huge shout out to our Patreons. Without you guys, we could not be doing this. We are currently still having our Inktober, which is a 31-day artist challenge. If you enjoyed this content and would like to see more of it, please feel free to tag along. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Bye!